Yeah, so I just had to like finally do this video. Yeah, so first off, you see how I look? Yeah, I was supposed to be dressed maybe exactly more or less like this right now in Valencia, probably in front of my hotel facing the beach while doing this video, but unfortunately, because of whatsoever you human race you had put up together, I missed my flight yesterday. I was there on time, but you know what happened. You know how you people, you do your pedo manipulative whatsoever you have going on in your lives, which has nothing to do with me, and I missed my flight. Okay, but I'm gonna go straight to the point because yeah, I really want to look at you doomed human race, yeah, in the eyes, like really, and tell you something. Especially for those of you who keep on giving yourselves into the philosophy, especially women, and most especially above all, black women. You see, you've given yourself so low to the, I will continue to tell you, you women, you are the only ones who can carry a being inside of you what a man cannot do. You see, to give birth to a child, to give birth to an entity, another human being, only the sperm of a man is needed. You as a woman, you have the ovaries alone. You have the womb to carry this baby inside of you. You got the placenta that you're sharing with that fetus until it becomes a full-grown child that you bet as a human being. Only you carries this entity inside of you for at least 9 fucking months. And in the cases of early birth, you have 7 months. Ladies or women who give birth for 7 months, okay? Only you have all of this, and then you belittled yourself so low. You belittled your entire self so low. Your divine mother nature selves so low. To the standard of this pedo, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, DL men that calls themselves men on the surface of this earth, especially the ones, the elites, controlling your entire earth. You see, this is the problem of this human race here. You human beings here, you don't want to die alone. You know you are miserable. The same way you have the poor and miserable, you have the rich and miserable, but you all know you are miserable. And you don't want to die alone. You don't want to die miserable alone. Then you go around predating, pedo-stalking, pedo-manipulating people's lives, people's peace of mind, to break them down into your level so you can take them into your spaces of miserability, or so you can go into their lives and miserabilize them to become just as miserable as yourselves. You see, this is why I will continue to have a problem with you, especially your so-called rulers of this entire doomed human race that calls themselves elite or rulers. And I can even actually let you know that 95% of these motherfuckers are all men. DL men. You see, you women, you will never have senses. This is why I can never deal with you as well, in as much as I will never deal with men. It's a general, I don't give a see. I've told you people, it's time for you to put that word humanphobic in your dictionary, because when people try to come around me with that racism bullshit, you have to step up your medulla oblongata. You have to step up your brain mentally to be able to define me when you see me as a person. Don't use that racism. I am human blind. I don't see shit. I'm human phobic, motherfuckers. Put that shit in your dictionary real quick. I know you've never heard of that before, but yeah. Because it's coming from a divine queen like me. And you have to put that in your dictionary. You see, this is why I will continue to have problem with you human beings. You don't want to die miserable alone, so you create pedophilia, mainly mechanized by these DL dick-sucking men, zesty men in powers who are all slaves to their own powers and wealth. Just like you, the rest underneath the chains, especially the black ones below the entire chains, are slaves to these pedophiles, DL zesty men, who are all slaves to their own powers. You see, it's like a circle, clowns in a circus. Yeah? And then you got categories with it. Why am I making this video? Yeah? Like I said, I was supposed to be in Valencia. You did all the shit you did. And I'm in Berlin still. But you see, nothing changed. Nobody died. Look at me. I am still the queen that I am. Unapproachable divine queen. Being. For eternity. At the ending of this video, I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this video. Yeah? But let me get more to the point. So, I was at Ryanair Air yesterday. Yeah? The same thing that happened with EasyJet a period of time ago. Where they made me not take my flight. I missed my flight and everything. So I had to like recancel everything all over again. They did the same thing with Ryanair Air yesterday. Okay? And it was so amazing that we got to a point that where I went back to the counter to tell them, the customer assistance desk, to tell them, I got here, your colleague actually made me pay extra for my bag because she told me it was a little too big and she gave me the normal size. She actually helped me out, I'm not gonna lie. And I was grateful about that, even if I had to pay like extra cash for my box, for my bag, which was not a problem. So now I got to the security entrance where you go for the departure or the arrival, you know, plane area. And they had just 2 doors opened, and you needed to see the line. If I had known, I would have made a video of that line yesterday. You needed to have seen the line. These motherfuckers, they projected and put up together. They locked the rest of the doors and left only 2 doors opened. The line was so long that I missed my flight. So I was back to the customer's desk, and a lot of bumbleclats, predating, manipulating shit was just going on. See, like I've said, I'm human phobic. I'm human blind. I don't see shit. Since you doomed human race, you've come to make me, Adora, understand things that I've been asking myself a long time ago since I was a child. Especially when I see the character of people, I'm like, why are they behaving like this? Like, is this normal? And in my head, I had to always remind myself, even as a child, Adora, remember you are a graced person. You are not even supposed to be in this planet. So don't be comparing yourself with them. They're just stupid. So this is why all my life, I continue to give benefits of the doubt, extreme benefits of the doubt to people that didn't merit it, extreme forgiveness to people that didn't merit it, extreme overlooking, extreme everything, genuineness, goodness to people that didn't even merit it, your entire human race. And you ended up what? Calling me what? A people pleaser and a fool. This is what you called me. If I'm lying, that's up to you. But you know I'm not lying. You called me this. So when I got to, I know it took me a long time to realize, 30-something years to realize that you human race, you are not stupid. That you are all not stupid, but extremely damaged, mentally, emotionally, psychologically unstable, dismantled, disgruntled, disintegrated, this ganga damaged human race is what you all are. I came to understand that you are not stupid at all, that you are all aware of what you do. So back to the counter. I told them I was here. This lady actually, you know, she was nice to me. She gave me the procedures, so I learned new stuff for when next I was going to travel. But unfortunately, the fault actually now is from your Ryanair Air and the entire Berlin airport, because I don't see any reason why they will have at least 6 doors and they will open only 2, which made me lose my flight. The man, I'm not going to lie, or the guy, he was really gentle and was like, let me help you. And then in the process of so-called helping me, this was the option he gave to me. So you're looking at me, yeah, Adora. I got a hotel booked in Valencia for the days I was going to stay there already. I had my project. I got my phone. I wrote everything I was going to do in Valencia. Like, enjoy my Valentine with myself. But I'm still going to enjoy myself with myself, me, myself, and I alone in this Berlin still, because nothing they happened, nothing changed. I'm not in Valencia, but as long as I'm on this earth, and no human being, no power can make any human being come into my personal space or make a hair on my body move emotionally for any human being. See, there is no, see, I can even be under this bed. I can even be under my bed right now. I will be having fun. And I'm sincerely happy for the fact that human beings, you can never ever enter my space again. It's like a blessing that overwhelms me like if I just want to be angry sometimes when I see you people's character, I just remind myself, I don't want to leave these blood clots. They're all rejected and rejected for eternity. They're just roaming around for nothing. These sick clowns, they will go back to where they come from. Because I continue to tell you, I'm neither your miserable mother, nor your dick-sucking father. I don't know you. I'm not obligated to have you in my life. I'm not your therapist. You want someone to give a fuck about your existence, you go to a therapist. Or your emotion, go to a therapist. If you can't, go to your mom. Or go to your dick-sucking DL zesty fathers. I'm none of them. So you cannot come and carry your damaged life. You're ugly. When I call people ugly, dirty, stenchy, stinky, they just think it's only outwardly. No. Internally, when I see you motherfuckers, I see damages. I see miserability. I see dumbness. I see generational causes. So, do you think, with me seeing all of this with my eyes, how you look internally, do you think I will be so stupid to not belittle myself and open my space for you to bring your miserability into my space? Ask yourself that question, if it's possible. Even when I didn't know what was going on in your entire doomed human race, I didn't fall for your bullshit. The place of now that I've come to really realize, even if it took me 30-something years of my life to know that you human race, you are really sick and unwell, pedophilic, rapist race. Even if it took me 30-something years. At this point of my life, what makes you think that with me now realizing that you are all the way you are, sick human race, what makes you think you can bring your miserability into my space? Please. When I didn't know you could not enter my life personally for 30-something years, even if I was extremely too good and genuine to everybody, I never saw race, I never saw age, I never saw sex. I treated everybody equally. I don't care if you are my blood stranger, for everybody, I treated all of you equally. You said I was a free people pleaser. Now I am in my life alone, minding my divine coin business, unapproachable for eternity. I see through all of you like glasses. The things I've tried to not believe I was seeing even while I was a child. And you would think I will open my space for you to come and enter. As who? Did I bet you? See, let me tell you something. Even if I betted a child, for example, maybe I made a mistake in my past life, yeah, and I had a child, and that child behaves like you people, I will disown that bumbo class. You see that bumbo rat, we wake up in one day and will not see me again. I will not only change my number, I will change my country entirely. I would say, oh, you want to behave like a pedophile? You want to behave like a perverted person, like your fellow human beings? Accommodate yourself. I will disown that. Talk less of you doomed human race that I didn't bet. I don't know you. You don't exist in my life anymore, and you will never, because you all died in March 2023 to me. You will think you will not come and be calculating what I eat, what I drink, what I wear, or anything about me to put up your conclusions together about a queen, an undefined motherfucking god on earth like me. And you will think that shit will shake one hair on my body? Like are you human beings really this sick here? So this is just who you really all are. So back to that Ryanair Air flight that I missed here. This guy now was trying to give me a so-called help on how to get to Valencia. So he told me the next flight available for Valencia is on Friday. I said it's not possible because I have to be there. I have my hotel booked already from tomorrow and everything. And it was like, otherwise, you're going to go through Barcelona, Alicante, or Spain, or another airport from Spain to get to Valencia. I said, that's the only option? He said, yes. Then I said, no, in the beginning, he actually told me, I have other options for you. You can't go to Alicante, you can't go to Valencia today, but you can go to Valencia on Friday. Else, I can give you other options to go to Barcelona or Alicante. And I was like, why are you giving me options to other states when I have where I'm going to actually is Valencia? I have my hotel booked. Like, do you think you're talking to a fool? When I talk with him, like, I gave him water on that bullshit. I said, imagine you coming to tell me that your flight was not being able to, that you were not being able to catch your flight because of your system of security opening only 2 doors instead of 6 or 7 doors. And then I will tell you, oh, you already missed the flight for Valencia, but I can make you go to Barcelona, Spain, and any other countries for your trip. Like, are you, like, does it make sense to you? That was where it now changed everything and said, oh, I didn't mean you're going to your holidays in Barcelona or Alicante. I was trying to tell you, you can go from there. You can leave from that city. Listen. So when I told these idiots who told me that I can't go to Valencia tomorrow, which is today, unless on Friday, but that it can make me go to Barcelona or Alicante or Madrid. And then I asked him, I said, first of all, I have my hotel and everything booked already in Valencia. I have my trip planned for Valencia. Now you are giving me options to go to Barcelona, Madrid, or Alicante. Will you pay for my hotels there? Apart from the fact that it's Valencia I want to go to, are you going to pay my hotel there and rebook my hotel and everything that I've booked for myself? Will you book it? They said, no, I can't book anything for you. You are going to reschedule your holiday. I said, so you want me to go to Barcelona, Madrid, or Alicante? You are giving me that option instead of giving me options of how to get to Valencia. And then he changed his mouth real quick, okay? Follow me. He changed his mouth real quick. I was like, no. I didn't mean you were going to do your holidays there. I mean, when you get there, you can take other flights to Valencia. Okay. I started looking for flights from Valencia, from Barcelona to Valencia. There was nothing available. Then I went back to him again. I was like, sir, you told me to go in the morning, which is today, from Berlin to Valencia, to Barcelona, then from Barcelona to Valencia. There is no flight from Barcelona to Valencia. It was shut. And you can look for other means. Like, hello, are you okay? Then why did you want me to go from Berlin to Barcelona? You told me that I can do Berlin to Barcelona, Barcelona to Valencia. Now you are telling me they don't fly locally. Are you okay? So then why do you want me to go there? Do you know what I just wanted to, do you know why I wanted to explain this thing briefly so that you people will know who you are dealing with? And then the next thing, I saw a colleague doing head sign for me like this towards the girl that was in my left, or the boy. I don't know. Because really I don't see no motherfucker. Honestly. Like, why do I want to see you? Who are you now? Miserability. You smell of ugliness, of miserability, doomness, generational curses, bunch of nobodies. I've told you people, even Bill Gates, your pedo Bill Gates, or your pedo Obama, or your pedo Trump, or your pedo whosoever cannot approach my shit. Talk less of you bunch of rejected, dejected nobodies. Stink with miserability, looking for who to contaminate with your dusty, crusty, damaged lives. These useless women behind the counter, they were all doing different stupid signs. They were shouting, and the man all of a sudden became aggressive. And then he was telling me, I was the one aggressive. I said, sir, why should I be aggressive to you? Someone that is trying to look for means for me to get to where I'm going to. Are you saying I'm aggressive to you? I have my audio recording, as a matter of fact. I said, why will I be? I mean, do you even make sense to yourself? And then he was talking about, they're going to call the police. I said, what? You're going to call the police on who? Who is the police? Excuse me, hello, who is police? Do I look like I give a fuck about the police? I say, call Angela Michael. They were shocked. I say, yes, call Angela Michael. Who is police? Those pedophiles? You're looking at a motherfucker that was sexually abused with this the same pedophilic pandemic manipulating shit that you are doing by 10, 11 of your so-called Western world polices in uniforms and guns. You say you want to call police. Let me tell you, police, when they hear my name, they tremble. I'm not saying when they see me. When police is on this earth right now, where your pedophilia of manipulation virus is going on, when they hear my name, Adora, I'm telling you, they tremble. You say you want to call police. I say, call Angela Michael. Are you okay? Who is police? Do you know what it means to be sexually raped? This motherfucker, they raped me. They sexually abused me in uniforms and guns. You are telling me you want to call them again? When I didn't do anything. You are supposed to be giving me a defined, good quality customer service. You are telling me you want to call the police. Hey, the next thing he asked me, do you know what it means to go to war? To be a survivor of war? I said, wow. You want to talk about war? You want to talk about war? What kind of war will ever be worse than sexual abusing war? And he kept quiet immediately and ran into the office. And you want to talk about war? Now, let me tell you something. You see, even this war that you people, so-called veterans or soldiers, you say you go to fight. I want to leak another secret to the whole world right now. You see, a lot of you that go to so-called war, you are all bunch of rapists and molesters as well. There are kids, there are children, there are people that have been molested in war zones by the same soldiers. I'm telling the world right now to know things that they don't know goes on. So when you come around me with that veteran war bullshit blood clot, motherfuckers, you need to know who you're talking to. A lot of you, when Konji owe you, okay, when you are no longer able to bear not having sex for a long time, you fuck and rape underage children there as well. You fuck and rape, you molest also. Yeah, there are a lot of you molesters. You molest people in that war zone as well. Then to sum this whole shit up, you're talking about war. There is a war going on this earth right now that is worse than every war on the surface of this earth, which is pedophilia war. Which war is ever going to be worse than a war of predating, stalking, manipulating, that leads to people being sexually abused, that leads to people being sexually molested, that leads to people being sexually predated, sexually stalked, and ends up in the hands of pedophiles and perverts? Do you know what it means to be stalked and predated, and you end up not only being fucked by a predator or a stalker? What war? Which war can be worse than that? Do you know what it means to not only be predated, stalked sexually, pedophilically, and end up not just being fucked? Because when they break you down mentally with that their pedophilic manipulation, or pedophilic stalking, or pedophilic predating mechanism, you fall into the hand of your narcissistic partner. They take you home and tell you, oh, you are not well, you have stress, mental issue, mental health issue. They are going to be there for you. Then you become their bag, fucking bag in the house. They fuck you. A lot of you women, you end up cooking, cleaning, washing for these pedophilic DL zesty men that actually love their fellow men. They don't give a fuck about you women. I'm telling you things they don't want you to know. They don't give a fuck about you, you stupid, dumb women. A lot of you are on their payrolls, pedophiling, manipulating their victims for them. A lot of you are their enablers. A lot of you are their mothers who enable them. And a lot of you even act like them to your fellow women. Disgrace. These men, they don't fucking give a fuck about you. They just need you as their second mommies. Because these men, a lot of them, their mothers are actually tired of their miserability and their pedophilic or their emotional responsibilities. So some of these men, their mothers even join them to predate women. so that they can pass over their responsibilities that they are tired of their sons to their women, to their wives. Then you women that ends up being manipulated, stalked, predated, and pushed into the hands of this men, you become the new mommy to these pedo zesty men that call themselves men around the whole world. Then you become the babysitter of these miserabilities in human forms. And a lot of you, they will even predate you, they will stalk you, they will manipulate you, break you down, turn your brain upside down. You will not only be fucked by them, but you will give birth to bloodlines of rapists and pedophiles, predators, for these the same predators and stalkers you ended up with. And you are there talking about war. Which war will ever be worse than the pedophilia you call pandemic virus manipulation war? Which war will ever be worse than that? That you have used, I've come to understand that, is this the same pedophilia war? This is the same pedophilia war virus. This is the same pedophilia war manipulation. This is the same pedophilia war predating. Is what they've been using to sexually assault me, Adora, since I was a child, since I was 1 year old plus. You are looking at a survivor. Do I fucking look like what I've been through? No. This is the grace, motherfucker, that you must never compare yourself with me. Because I am a divine being and a God on earth. That no motherfucker must compare themselves with me. So when you come around to fuck around and want to find out, make sure you know what you are doing. Because even when I'm silent, I'm not saying anything. I'm telling you, karma is dealing with you. And for those of you that want to always, childhood trauma, she talks about children a lot, yes? This is the same war of pedophilic predating, stalking, manipulating, raping, sexual abusing, molesting that you are practicing today is what you have used to sexually assault me since I was 1 year old. So since you say it's funny, you love to practice pedophilia, I want to see them practice it on your bloodline, your children, your entire lineages, and see you watch you have that fun. Because the same way you are there, practicing this pedophilia you use in predating, stalking, manipulating, raping, fucking, molesting people up and down. The same way you are there, having fun. The same way me and Kama, we are on our own side, having fun too. Busy fucking activating bloodline rape, molest, sexual abuses on your head and your bloodlines. What goes around comes back around. One good turn deserve another. High for an high. Do to others what you want them to do to you. So I don't see any reason why when I talk about this, you motherfucker, you try to bring up childhood trauma. Do I look traumatized to you? Hello. Look at this queen. Unapproachable divine queen. Do I look traumatized to you? Do I fucking look traumatized? My story, when I even tell people my story to heal them since I was a child, I don't even tell them I was sexually abused and molested by more than 5 people, 5 men when I was since when I was 1 year old plus. I tell them above 3 times to not trigger their trauma. But now I'm telling all of you openly, you are looking at a person they've been fucking molesting and abusing since I was fucking 1 year old plus. Nothing ever shook me. When I hear people's trauma, I tell them, oh, they molested you once. Oh, my sister, you need to sit up. Oh. Those people, you must know your grace will make them miserable, whether they like it or not. They will die uselessly. But never allow what they've done to you to break you down, to bring you down to a level where you will hate yourself or you will become traumatized. Throw that trauma back to them and their generations. This is what I always told people all my life. I would tell them, it's coming from the mouth of someone. I've been sexually assaulted 3 times by different people. They will be shocked. They will even tell me, Adora, it's a lie. And you are like this. And it doesn't even show. You don't look like you've been through this. I said, this is exactly what you should be doing as well. You must not look like what you've been through. You don't have to fake it. Dust it off your shoulder. Throw it back to the people who did the evil to you. Their bloodline will suffer for it. And when I'm talking of their bloodline here, I want you to know I'm serious. Unless your bloodline will come into the surface of this earth and never do evil to their fellow human being. The moment, the day, they will know the difference between good and bad and choose to do bad. That day they activate their generational calamity and agony of rape, sexual abuses and molest that their bloodline have done to me and other people. This is why I tell people since I was a child, don't let the trauma, never ever permit that shit to bring you down. You didn't do it to yourself. You didn't permit them. You were a child. They put fear into you. And as I'm talking, there are even adults today on this earth that have been sexually used wrongfully, abused, molested, that can't talk about their trauma, talk less of children. So this is what I'm focused on your children, yeah? Since you now know that you are looking at me, Adora, that they have been molesting with this the same pedophilia war philosophy of predating, stalking, and raping since I was 1 year old plus, till now my adulthood, a couple of years ago, at the peak of pandemic, 10, 11 European so-called Western world policies, where you say you have human rights, they sexually assaulted me. I have described it in multiple of my videos. Pure fucking. First, in one occasion, you had a group of 5 police. They came to my room. I will continue to say it too. They came to my room. They fucked me. They carried their penises. This is my head. Their penis was on top of my head. They were rubbing their penis and their guns like this. Straight up. For more than 20 minutes, they used my nakedness to do nakedness, sexual fetishism. I'm telling you. But look at me, queen. If I tell you I've been through that shit, you will never believe. One of the police even used his body to touch my naked body on the bed. In the peak of this your fucking pandemic. They made me understood why doing what they were doing, that if you move, we will move you. Stay down on that bed and don't they pimp. Tears were rolling my eyes. On that bed, naked. And another occasion, another group of pedophilic police. In this particular occasion, a black police was the one they used to do it to me directly. Not just a black police, a black female police. Okay? She came straight to me. I have also been sexually assaulted by a female a pedophile director of a modeling agency. Let that be clear. Because I'm trying to let you human beings know that I've seen rape, sexual abuse, and assault from all races. And this is the more reason why you must know I am done with you human beings. We will get there at the end of this video. Let me be quick with this. In this occasion, second occasion, group of policemen with one black woman in their midst. She came. See, I'm telling you, she was fucking me broad daylight in the bus stop of a train station. At God North. This motherfucking woman, she was using her pussy to hit my pussy like this, squeezing my breast, and she was just squeezing my breast, using her pussy to eat my pussy, using her neck to rub my neck. She was just fucking me. Dipping hand inside my pussy. Dipping. I'm not pure hand inside my punani. She turned me back like this. She continued to choke her hand in my pussy. From the back, she was squeezing my breast. Squeezing my breast, choking hand in my nash. While she was doing this, she was using my head to hit the wall, the bus stop. And she was just fucking me broad daylight. And the male police is behind her. We're all laughing loud. And 3 women with hijab. You see, this is why when you see me looking disgusted by every single one of you, even with those motherfucking masquerade-looking fools, who your men, your Muslim men, they obligate you to cover your head to their toes, looking like masquerades everywhere. Dirty, stinking, smelly. When this policewoman was fucking me broad daylight, this black policewoman was fucking me broad daylight, the policemen behind her, they were all laughing. You had 3 women with hijab, Muslim pedophiles, women, laughing. They brought out their phone, they were recording and laughing at me. Why this was happening to me broad daylight. This is why when I see you people with those your stupid religions, we want to talk about Christians. I've been raped and molested also by Christians. Muslim, I've been raped and molested by Muslims. Even in this Berlin, a couple of months ago, I was grabbed in the house by a Muslim pig. In this the same Berlin, a couple of weeks ago, I was also sexually harassed by a Muslim. You want to talk about Asiatic? I've been sexually assaulted also back in Italy by Asiatic people. I've seen all of you human race 360 degrees. There is nothing left in you. There is nothing left on this race to see. So when I say I'm done with you, motherfuckers, you need to know how I'm done. So when I told these idiots at the airport, you want to talk about war? Which war can ever be worse than pedophilic war of sexually predating people, sexually stalking people, sexually manipulating people to fuck them, rape them, and be in their lives, even when you know they would have never ever chosen you. You manipulate them mentally, break them down to fuck them and rape them and sleep with them and have sex with them or anything you want to do. Which war on this earth can ever be worse than the pedophilia you are all practicing? He ran into his office. And this leads to the conclusion of this video here. I want you human beings to know that at this stage of my life, where I have come to know divine peace since March 2023, where I put my everlasting boundaries since March 2023, where you all died to me, I want you to know when I see you, I don't see shit. I'm human blind, I don't see shit. Don't call me racist, I'm human phobic. Get the memo right. And to end this video, for those of you, if you ever want to know peace, you see the philosophy mechanized to control the entire society, so-called doomed sick human society mentally, created by these DL zesty leaders worldwide that call themselves men. You must remove yourself from their philosophy. You must learn to stand in your own fucking philosophy and not the philosophy of others. E.g., don't watch people's words, watch their actions. And some will say, don't watch people's actions, watch their words. And I, Adora, I'm telling you, don't watch neither their actions or their words. Mind your business. You want peace? You want to experience peace. Divine peace like I am experiencing, mind your business. Don't give a fuck about nobody's words. Don't give a fuck about nobody's fucking action. Mind your business. Let you yourself be the business you are looking at and minding and listening to and watching. Why would you want to give a fuck about another person if you say you want peace? Why are you watching another person's action or listening to another person's words? If you want peace, let them talk, they own their mouth. Let them act their films in action, they own their lives. Anything they like, they do with their lives. It's none of your business. You are not their miserable biological mothers. You are not their DL zesty dick sucking fathers. You are not a therapist that should be preoccupied or listening to their emotional or whatsoever opinion they say they have. Mind your business. Protect your peace. 360 degrees and use your everlasting boundary. It's as simple as ABC. That societal bullshit that people put all together. Oh, watch people's action, not just their words. Watch people's words, not just their action. Don't watch their words, don't watch their actions. Mind your business. Learn to love yourself. Be obsessed with your own self and self, you alone. Even if they call you selfish, tell them, you are not being selfish by minding your business. Let them know, like I'm letting the whole world know. I, Adora, I gave you human beasts, not human beings. Human beasts, my heart genuinely. I gave you benefits of the doubt extremely, like I've said before. Forgiveness extremely. Goodness extremely. You said I was a people pleaser and a fool. Now I am minding my business. You will come and tell me I'm selfish. Fuck you. Fuck your dirty, stinking, miserable mothers that didn't bet you well. Fuck your DL zesty fathers that fuck men when your mothers are not there. Fuck your entire bloodline that will know nothing but rape, sexual abuses, and molest. Like you have fun watching happen to me from childhood to now my adulthood. Fuck you and fuck your entire lineages. For those of you that will say, oh, she's full of herself. Who do you want me to be full of? I should be full of you miserable human beings. You damaged entities is who I should be full of. 9. Baby, I am full of this queen, Adora. Me, myself, and I for eternity. You don't like what you hear? Go hug a rock. Hug a moving train. Motherfucker, die. You see, the head is tired of you human beings. I want you to know. And for those of you looking for karma, let me end this real quick. For those of you still looking for karma, I want to let you know that when I see you in persons, I see karma in persons. You are your own villains and karma in your own stories, especially your miserability stories. Those pedo lies that you create in your heads about Adora, with what I eat, drink, wear, like you've done to a lot of people. See, there are a lot of people in celebrity status right now on the surface of this earth. They've seen shit. I know not up to what I've seen, yeah? But they've seen hell that they will never be able to speak about. They are celebrity who this pedophile, zesty elite have made to fuck everything. Dogs, nyash, children, kids. This is what I'm telling you. Since you are joining them to do it to other people and you came to do it to me, they will do it to your children so that you will continue to enjoy it. And there are a lot of people that try to say, oh, they try to justify the evil they do, especially this pedophilia of predating and stalking, manipulating pedophilia you all practice. You try to justify it with your trauma. Who betide you on that trauma? May that trauma betide your entire bloodline another round. You think you can do evil and try to justify it with trauma? You see people walk around, they try to like, oh, they did it to me, they did it to everybody. Is my name everybody? My name is Adora. Never compare me with anybody. The pedophilia you are practicing, I've never molested anybody. In as much as I have been molested all my life since 1 year old plus till now in my adulthood, that you put the cherry on the cake, your Western world police they sexually assaulted me. If I was in Africa, motherfuckers would have said, oh, it's because it's in Africa. In the Western world, it doesn't happen. Now I'm in the Western world. In your Western world, even as an adult, you have sexually abused and raped me. Not just abused and with your European Western world so-called policies with uniforms and guns. 10, 11 of them. You have sexually assaulted me, raped me. What is there again to look for or to expect from you? I'm waiting for what you can do to me next that will be worse than that. It does not exist, and you know. Imagine if I was born in the Western world, they would have told me, or maybe I lived only in the Western world. They would have said, oh, in Africa, in motherland, things does not happen. Now the motherland, before I left there, you have sexually assaulted me more than 10 times since I was 1 year old plus. So hello. Then the rape and everything, 360 degrees, I've seen it from all races. So you cannot come. I don't want to talk about what I saw in Italy or in Paris or even in this Berlin. Let me not go too much into all of it again. You will see that in the rest of my video. So for those of you that think you can justify the pedophilia, the ongoing pedophilia that you have been practicing for decades, this is how you molest children. You make predators and pedophiles end up molesting children. You will film them and hold an evidence with it, to use them to continue to be slaves for you. You even send some of these people to the streets to predate other people again. Then those kids that they have raped, imagine if me now, I was a child molester. You don't seek human rights. You say, oh, because it happened to you multiple times while you were small, that is why you did it to other children. So you need help. You need to go to a therapist. But it's understandable. Fuck you. Fuck your entire human race for trying to ever put up that bullshit philosophy to make it look like it is okay or understandable for someone that was raped as a child to rape another person. Because this is your philosophy. Oh, he was raped when he was small. So if he did it to someone else, it's because of the past trauma. It's a lie. Big lie. Motherfucking big lie. You are looking at above 10 times, when I was a child, above 10 times person that was raped and fucked by adults since I was 1 year old plus. I never did it to nobody. On top of that, I have worked with children all my life. Since I was a child, I never had childhood. I've been an adult bringing up children. Go and ask. There was nobody, no child that was ever molested. Even in this my adulthood, I've been taking care of children all my life for free. Your doomed human race children, those advanced pedophiles you call children. When I see them, I see damages like you. I'm not sorry to say it. I want you to know this is what I see. When I see your kids, I see damaged entities, advanced versions of you people. You are there, you think you are still looking for karma. You are there looking for karma. You are your own walking karmas. You don't know. Unless you will give birth to those your bumble-clad advanced pedophile children, you will carry them like handbag 24 hours a day. As long as they will go to school, they will be babysitted by somebody. Somebody will do their own work. Aunties and uncles will come around. Or you will take them to your grandparents' house where uncles and aunties. You see, there is a lot of ways where these pedophiles will always get in touch with your children. And the beautiful part of it is, let me tell you something. 90-95% of them will never be able to speak out of their trauma. They will never be able to speak about their trauma. They will die traumatized. They will die doing those trauma to other children over and over again. So for those of you who think you can come and be telling me, oh, childhood trauma, fuck you. My childhood trauma, I was using it to heal people in my life. All my life. So for you to come and repeat that trauma, because you tried with one Ogechi Akwonu pedophile to come and tell me, oh, how can you be raped multiple times as a child? You don't feel traumatized. I said, madam, how many times did they rape you? How many people? She said one. How many times? One. I said, you are looking at somebody that was raped by more than 3 people, more than 3 times. And she was shocked. I said, so if that person that molested you is dead now, there is a problem. The person is supposed to be dead a long time ago. So you are supposed to be popping champagne. If I have money, I will pop champagne on your behalf. But never, never, ever you compare your grace with my grace. Because if they molested you once, you are this traumatized. I didn't even tell her they molested me more than 10 times. For me to not re-traumatize, I already traumatized, damaged life. Because you try to come and use her to bring up trauma. What is trauma? Do I look traumatized? I've never known trauma all my life. The only trauma that I've known is you doomed human race, all of you put together. That you thought you could bring into my life, I dusted you back to sender. You are the trauma to your own selves. Because this is what you try to do. You try to impose your miserability with your dirty pedophilic philosophy and call it trauma into other people. You can never bring trauma to me. Even if now as an adult, because you saw you could not dig that pain of my childhood and call it trauma onto me to say, oh, mental illness, childhood trauma. Then you now sent your police to come and sexually assault and rape me as an adult a couple of years ago. Do I still look traumatized to you? No. Because what? I came to understand now that this is the same thing you came to do to me, rape, as an adult, with not just people on the street, but also with your police, Western world police in uniform. It's the same rape culture you have been using to rape and assault me, abuse me since I was a child. So why do you think I will ever be traumatized? Never. You showed yourselves to me by yourselves, human beings. So back to what I was saying, if you are looking for karma, I want you to know you are your own karma. This pedophilia you love to practice, that you love to use to watch people, and let me tell you, you can't apologize to me. You will apologize to karma. Karma is who you will apologize to. Because everything you all thought you've done to me, you did it to yourselves. And to karma, this is why I'm telling you, you are your own villains, you are your own karma in your own fucking stories. Not me. Never include me in your life. I can never be villains in the story of sick motherfuckers like you doomed human race. I can never be your villain. You are your villains and your own karmas in your own fucking stories of your own pedophilic thoughts, lies, calculations, and shit that you make up by yourselves in your brains and for yourselves. So when you are looking for karma, look around you. The same way you have poor and miserable amongst you, you have rich and yet miserable. If you could talk to Adora before, you can no longer talk to me. Is that not karma? You have the whole world, title, degrees, and everything. You cannot approach somebody like me. I watch shit for a living. You manipulated my entire job, even my waitress job, my shop assistant job that I wanted to concentrate in properly. You took all away from me. What did I do? I went down to clean shit. So don't think you manipulated me to go and be cleaning shit. No. I wanted to show you that I am not my job. That even if I'm cleaning shit and I say you cannot approach me, that's that. Nothing can change it. Now you are still looking at me Look at me very well. I wash sheets presently. Toilet and toilet, bedroom, everything is what I wash. I clean the whole in public areas. A cleaner. Yet no motherfucker on this earth can approach me. You are still looking for karma. Is that not karma already? You have the whole world underneath your feet. Like I tell you, your pedo brigade cannot approach my shit. You are still looking for karma? You called me a people pleaser and a stupid person because I was extremely too good. Now I have extremely put my extreme boundary, minding my peace of mind, minding my business, and enjoying my happiness alone that can never be shared. You are still looking for karma? Your entire born and unborn generations, as I'm talking, this is what me and karma will do. We just watch you people. We watch even your unborn generations already being calamatized, with this the same rape culture you love to practice and smile, that gives you joy to practice. We are watching all of you, especially your male bloodlines, those pedophiles, masculines, that will come to continue this pedophilia created and mechanized by men. All of them, they are all zesties already. They will have kids and children, just like the men on this earth. Have kids, wives, and children in the house. When they are outside, they fuck their fellow men. DL zesties is what you all are. Low self-esteem, inferiority men. Zesties is what you all are. Your unborn bloodline, they're already on that routine already. And you are still looking for karma? You think it's only when you walk on the street, car hits you and you die. That is karma. Or when you sleep, you don't wake up. That is karma. Motherfucker, you don't know peace within you. When I see all of you, I see through you like glasses. There is no peace within you. There is no happiness. You are roaming around like miserable, damaged, doomed souls. Like lions and tigers looking for who to devour. You are still looking for karma. Is that not karma? I see through you like glasses. And I can never be a fool to give a fuck about your existence. Is that not karma? You are still looking for karma. You are still looking for karma. So to conclude this, for those of you who don't have sense, you want peace in your life? You want happiness in your life? Mind your business. Don't go with that societal bullshit. Watch their words, don't watch their action. Watch their action, don't watch their words. Don't watch neither their words or their actions. Mind your business. Watch your own words, watch your own action, stay in your own space, stay in your own lane, use your 360 degrees everlasting boundary and mind your business. Then you will know peace. Then you will know peace. They must not exist in your word. In your fucking word, in your life. They must not exist. And what they have going on in their miserable life, you must learn to be contented with what you have. Like I've told you, look at me, I'm a shit washer. Even if they have the whole world, don't give a fuck about them. Even if they have the worst story on earth, mind your business. You have your own story. You have your own life to take care of. Because these doomed motherfuckers, some of them, oh, I don't have a mother, like one predator. I was at the train station of this zone I'm staying. This idiot, he was just roaming around me, predating. I said, hey, that nonsense, don't do it here. I'm not your dirty mother. And he said, my mother is dead. I said, what does that have to do with me? Did I kill your mother? Am I the one that killed your mother? He said, no. Then what does that have to do? You want me to feel pity for you when you are predating my space? If you don't have respect for a woman's space, you don't have respect for the life of a woman, why do you think I should give a fuck about your mother? I say you will die and go and suck that your mother and predate your mother in that grave. This is how you respond to people. Yes. If they don't want this kind of response, they will respect you and respect your space. So if they are not respecting your space, you must not respect them. You see that good Samaritan shit? I don't do it no more. Outside my boundaries is where I'm in my castle, minding my business and enjoying my peace of mind and happiness that can never be shared. If you say you have power to change my mind, I wait for that power. Until then, outside my space, my boundaries, where you will all perish. But meanwhile, at the same time, I, as a child, have always obligated myself. You must respect other people, Adora, for you to get respect. So that respect, but outside my boundary, we will still be doing that respect thing. You respect me, I spread red carpet of respect for you on the ground. You will be shocked. But the moment you shake that respect rug, that red carpet, you shake it. You try to want to, oh, because I'm polite to you, I'm respectful to you, you want to start building up pedophilic thoughts or sexual thoughts, or maybe she's interested in me sexually. That's why she's polite to me. Motherfucker, if you move an inch and you try to come near my boundary, I will take you 6 feet and you will never forget me. You see, respect and politeness is not love. It's not likeness. Don't mix those two things together. When someone is being polite to you or showing you respect, don't start thinking sexual. Oh, maybe she likes me. Maybe she's interested in me. You will go and like fuck your dirty mother, your dick-sucking father, your bumble-clad advanced pedophiles you call children, and your dogs. Your entire world, you will fuck yourselves if you try that bullshit around me. Yeah, lastly, before I forget this purpose, I must never forget. And if you don't leave my name alone, if you don't leave the name Adora out of your pedo heads, all of you, you don't leave my name out of your pedo heads, your pedo thoughts, your pedo illusions, your pedo fantasies, your pedo lies that you create with everything that concerns me, what I wear, what I eat, what I drink, me minding my business in my own space, with my everlasting boundary that I'm keeping and respecting myself, and my happiness that can never be shared. If you don't remove my name from those your pedo thoughts, lies, illusions, fantasies, and miserability that runs in your brain, you will never know peace. The same way me and Karma will never ever remove the mouth of your bloodline from the dicks of pedophiles, rapists, and molesters like you. Your entire bloodline, this is your pedophilia you love to practice, they will face the karma in advance from babyhood to adulthood if you don't remove my name from your mouth, your thoughts, your brains, and anything that concerns me from your entire doomed brain. Fuck around and find out. So in conclusion of this video, you want peace of mind, mind your business. Fuck that societal shit that says watch their words or watch their... Don't watch nothing. Watch your own words. Watch your own action. And your action should be mind your business. And your words should be I don't give a fuck about what is happening in your life, because I am not in your life. You are you and I'm me. So stay in your word and I'm in my word. This is the words that should be coming out of your mouth that you should be minding. So in the meantime, I'm still in Berlin. My Valentine, I'm spending it with me. I didn't go anywhere. You did all what you did, but you still couldn't touch me. My space is intact for eternity. And any motherfucker that wants to fuck around and find out, fuck around and get fucking find out. Idiots. Don't human race. Fuck you. Fuck the entire zesty DL men controlling all of you. And shame to you women. Shame to you. And in the meantime, like I said, fuck around and find out. Rubbish.